beautiful people, welcome to my new series called Lunar Living. So today is an update video from yesterday, because yesterday in yesterday's video I said that I will do a 3-day water fast. If you want to know more about it, you can check the description box. I'll put it in the video. And yeah, so to make the long story short, I had to stop the water fast only after 1 day, and yes, I will exactly explain why I had to do that. Okay, so let me first start with how everything started yesterday on my first day. So I already prepared the day before by basically not eating anything and just in the evening a bit fruits, and I felt really good about that. Then yesterday I woke up, I was so energized. I did sports in the morning. In the other video I also explained that I'm a really lazy person, so that was actually really a big thing for me. And yes, and then the whole day I was so energized. I felt like more energized than I had in weeks and months, because I'm a very low energy person. I have low blood pressure, and I just, I'm also highly sensitive, so life is just very exhausting for me. But yeah, I had so much energy. I was doing stuff the whole day in the household. I was working. It was crazy. And even in the evening. Okay, and how was it with the hunger? So I did also not feel much hunger. I was really satisfied just drinking water. But then I think at about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8, I started to feel a bit hungry. And then I think I was continuing to working to also take my mind off of this, because I, tried reading, but I wasn't really interested, and I had so much energy. I was like, okay, fine. And then suddenly at 11 at night I felt like not good anymore. I realized that I was feeling a bit dizzy, my heart was pounding really fast, and yeah, it was not a nice feeling. So I talked about to my housemate and stuff, and then I just told her, okay, I'll just go to bed and we'll see what's happening. Yeah, and I had real troubles also sleeping. I was kind of super sleepy, but I couldn't fall asleep. At some point I did. I woke up in the night. Yeah. Then in the morning when I woke up, I felt like it was 11 or something. It felt so late to me, and I felt so exhausted. I looked at the watch, it was only 7, and I felt really bad. The bad feeling had increased from yesterday. My heart was beating so fast. I was really dizzy. I felt so weak, like I couldn't get out of bed. And it was just this feeling of dizziness and of maybe fainting. And I really didn't like it. I was a bit panicky, what's happening with my body. I called my boyfriend, and he was like, okay, just stay calm, wake up your housemate. Just in case, something happens, that she is there and maybe can call an ambulance or whatever happens. Yeah, so I did that. And then I thought, okay, I need to eat something, because it felt like, maybe the sugar in my body is quite low. Yeah. And so I ate, but of course you still have to be very careful, because if your body, even if it's just 1 day you haven't eaten anything, if you eat anything like cooked or anything, I would say not raw, is not a good idea. And even I think it would be best to start with juices, but the problem was that I don't have a juicer. So yeah. So basically what I did then was I drank coconut water, which is super hydrating, and I ate some blueberries, which is also nice because they don't have too much fiber, I think. So I thought, okay, it's quite fine. I ate a bit of mango, but everything super slowly. And it was also interesting because I ate just a little bit and it felt so much for me, Yeah. So I did that. And then slowly, I think after about 2 hours, I felt better. And now it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and it still feels I still feel quite weak and, yeah, not in the best of moods. Yeah, so of course I researched a bit what it could be, and there's many different possibilities. So one, it could be that the preparation was not so good. As I mentioned in the other video, I did stay off of anything addictive like caffeine, sugar and nicotine for 3 days prior. And even also the week before, I only ate a little bit cooked. I'm a plant-based, so I'm a vegan anyways. Because I think they also tell you should, eat sometime before, no meat and dairy, nothing heavy for the stomach, basically. Yeah, so I was eating really well, and even with sugar, I think 5 days before I really didn't eat much sugar. Yeah, so so maybe that's not it, that my body has all these symptoms of craving these addictive substances. Then I read also it could be that maybe it's the first time, your body is just not used to it, and that's why you're having it. But it could also be a sign that you have like maybe a liver problem or kidneys, or maybe it's even a sign for diabetes. But I don't know so much about diabetes. So, but I think for me what it felt like in my body was that it just didn't have enough sugar or salt. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was really scary for me. Like, it was not something, where, because I read about it that it could be that you have like headaches and this kind of stuff, and it was really a feeling of, okay, this is severe, and I always listened to my body, and then I was like, okay, I need to stop. So yeah, I'm very, very sad, I have to say, because I really enjoyed the feeling of fasting on the first day. I mean, I had all this energy, my tummy felt so good, and part of the reason I was doing it was because I always had so many digestive problems. I was often really bloated, I couldn't go to the toilet, and and also then, for example, when I eat heavy foods or even just sometimes something cooked, I feel my energy level goes right down. Yeah, so I think for now, I mean, today I will only eat fruits, and then tomorrow I will start eating maybe some salads, and I anyways want to switch my diet more to raw vegan, because I feel like that's still the most easiest for me to digest. But yeah, I'm a bit sad. So I think I will go to the doctor and just check that my body is alright and that there's nothing like preventing me, and otherwise I will just try it. Also, I will not eat, or I'll try to not eat sugar anymore, and also no coffee. I already said this in the last videos, I have an awesome replacement with red bush tea and oat milk. It's so good. Yeah, so I think that will be really fine. So, and then maybe if my body has really detoxed from all these addictive substances, it will be easier for me. Yeah, I don't know. I would still all encourage you to really try it, and of course, listen to your body if it doesn't work. But I think it is so important to give our digestive system a break, and especially because usually we consume so many bad foods all the time, like all the preservatives and all the toxins from the conventional farming and everything. I would also really advise you to switch to organic foods if you can afford it, and also to eat as raw as possible, because your digestive system has a lot to do with your health. And yeah, it's also a bit of a mind training, I think, sometimes, to be like, okay, I stop like having these foods, because it also has a lot to do with being like addictive and to wanting to alter your emotional state with food. For example, if you're sad, you're eating; if you're angry, you're eating. So it is a really good experiment also to let yourself drop into these emotions and really witness them, and see also what function food has in your life, because it's not only nutrition, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't have so many problems in the world with food. If it's like anorexia, or if it's bulimia, or if it's obesity, and a lot of diseases. I mean, there's people who have heart attacks and they still cannot stop like eating raw meat or something. And I'm like, why is that? I mean, obviously everyone tells them stop doing that, so there has to be an addiction. So yeah, I found this topic really, really interesting. Yeah, so yeah, I wish you all the best with your diet, and hope to see you soon.